marks one of the most special and proudest days in the history of this great club. Together, as we gather here today among friends, families, neighbours, and among the wider GAA community, in the grounds the club had celebrated its 75th anniversary last year. It's a great honour for this club to officially open its doors to the fantastic facility to the community today. For over 75 years, through recessions, wars, and at times crippling immigration, this club has continued to provide the community with an immense sense of pride. And this clubhouse today is certainly something that we can all be proud of. Throughout the country, in every community, the GAA club is one of the main focal points. Here in Achill, it's no different. It provides a meeting place and a warm welcome for the parish of Achill, and occasionally a less warm welcome for some travelling teams. The GAA club is the heartbeat of a community, and if it takes a village to raise a child, well, it takes a community to run a GAA club. And in Achill, we are very lucky to have the most supportive and cooperative people within our community. Since its establishment in 1942, Achill GAA has been very lucky to have among its ranks people with the vision and foresight to put in place systems, plans, competitions and structures that have stood the test of time and continue to benefit the club. What we see here today behind us is another example of that vision and foresight. I think of the late Dennis Gallagher and Porrick Shoya, who were instrumental in establishing the Carnock competition, for example, back in 1949. A competition that is still played for today, to this day, and along with others, took the decision in 1958 to develop the ground in Kilranny where we stand today, acquiring the field from the late Alice Sweeney. Today, Achill GAA is an impressive operation. With underage teams and boys and girls from under 6 all the way up to junior, there is rarely a weekend that passes without the pitch being a hive of activity. This activity is only possible through the volunteerism of all the coaches, parents, aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters and committee members that keep the wheels turning. The committee and coaches of Born and Oak, for example, who are responsible for the underage structures, are a credit to the community. It's tireless effort and time afforded to ensuring the children of Achill and beyond are given every opportunity to participate and feel included does not go unnoticed. And for that, on behalf of the club, I thank you. I want to thank the players and management team for their time and effort and dedication. Every Friday evening, after a week's work, the majority of the team, players, including myself, sit in their cars, buses, on trains and start making their way to Achill from every corner of the country. Each player selflessly doing so without as much as a word of complaint, and all for the love of the club. And this is not a new craze. Players have been making these journeys to play for Achill for years and years. I want to take this opportunity to thank each and every player that's pulled on the green and white for Achill. Obviously far too many to mention, but each have played their part in helping us get here. I also just want to briefly thank the management teams through the years. I don't think people who haven't held the role will fully appreciate the time that is required for that, so I know there's many of them here today, so I also want to thank them. I just want to thank the Achill Ladies Club, committee, coaches, players for their grit and determination. The ladies and their coaches are a great example of a group of people who are determined to go out and represent their parish. Our Healthy Clubs initiative, nationally recognised, has been one of the most proactive in the country on a weekly basis, bring the community together to help men, women and children of all ages get fit and stay fit. It's a social outlet for many and an opportunity to get together, enjoy breakfast, go for a walk, a cup of tea or have a chat. I want to thank the men and women, boys and girls who make that possible. The SCORE competitors within Achill GAA have been very successful in recent years. In fact, we just had a performance from them in the Big Red Barn last Friday evening and it was absolutely fantastic, and they are also a credit to the club. I want to move on very quickly to the executive committee of the GAA club, who is fair to say without the executive committee and the members of that committee, nothing would happen. They are the wheels that keep the operation turning. It's a tough job at times, but most rewarding job. When you see days like today with such a massive crowd, it really is worth every bit of it. I want to thank all the people who helped get this day ready, this weekend ready. It took many months of planning, organisation and cooperation from a lot of people, and I just want to thank each and every person who had a hand or part in that. I want to thank the Development Committee. The Development Committee are really the operation and brains behind the development of this fantastic facility. I don't want to get into naming them in particular, but I do want to pinpoint Michael Dennis McNamara, who is project manager. Without his drive Absolutely, a round of applause. Without Mickey D's drive, his attention to detail, his dedication and his vision and foresight, it's a cliche, but it probably would never have happened without him. So once again, thank you, Mickey D. Also as well, as I said, I'm not going to go into detail with the other committee members, but the Development Committee have been fantastic. I want to conclude by thanking Minister Ring. Minister Ring has been really supportive of ACLGA for as far back as I can remember, but in particular the last number of years throughout the development. In his tenure, he's been responsible for granting us, most recently, the Sports Capital grant of €80,000. Not long before that, we, in conjunction with the Coast Guard, were awarded money to allow the Coast Guard helicopter to land out here on the pitch to have medical evacuations, and with that money we were able to create safe access way on the other end of the pitch, and previous to that, Sports Capital grant a year prior to that. So I just want to publicly thank you, Minister Ring, for all that. And I'm going to conclude on that. So I want you all to have a very nice day. There'll be some refreshments served up here after, a bit of crack, so hang around. We can keep this fun day, we'll continue out on the pitch, and we hope that the rain stays off. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce Michael Dennis McNamara to say a few words.